back to this channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. I hope you find value in this video, and if you're a return subscriber, thanks for returning. If you are new here, my name is Tony. This is Business Life with Tony, where I go over my journey as a home service agency. Initially, I wanted to do a senior group home, and that all changed for me. You can go watch the previous videos to kind of see the timeline. But anywho, in this video, I wanted to focus on startups. So like when you start to reach out to people for many reasons, it could be like your website, if you want to do like a WordPress versus non-WordPress, or if you reach out to people for payroll services, anything like that, because I want you to keep in mind your goal, your original goal and purpose for calling. So I want to get started by speaking of directories. So when I first started, well, when I got my license, I was like, I am about to reach out to every single directory. This is a marketing tip, okay? I'm gonna reach out to every single directory. If it's free, I want to be on it. So you have some where if you reach out to them, they're going to try to sell you a service. So for instance, you can be on Yelp for free. So that's a good one. If you don't have it yet, go ahead and apply to be on Yelp. You cannot market until you have your license. So this would be for people who are already licensed. So you can apply to be on Yelp for free, but they will in turn call you and try to upgrade you to different things that cost. So some of the upgrades are like the profile picture. If you want a profile picture, you have to pay additional. If you want like a header tag or something like that, there's many different things that you have to pay for. And then also they have ads that they want to run, so they want to try to upsell those things. Keep in mind your sole purpose. Remember what you called for, remember what you applied for, and do not stray away from that until you are ready. Don't let somebody else try to tell you what you need to be doing, what you should be doing, or I think this is good for you. You don't know what's good for me. You don't know where I'm at right now, you know? And so I already have my script ready. It only took for one time for somebody to call me and make me feel uncomfortable. And so this is why I'm sharing it with you guys, because you may or may not know what to say. So after a while, people would offer me these services. Do I want to be accredited? And I'll be like, oh, that sounds great. And then boom, you got to pay for it. And so I would tell them, you know, at this time, I have a list of tasks that I'm working on. And right now I'm working on directories and I'm working on the free ones. And so right now I'm not focused on that. I'm sorry, I don't have the time to kind of look into that right now, or what that looks like for my agency. Right now we're strictly working on free directories, but when we are ready for more promotion or something like that, I will circle back around. I'll go ahead and make note of that here, and then I'll reach out to you guys when I'm ready. So one, that's letting them know we're staying on our projected plan here. You're not gonna get me off track here, because I have a list that I'm working on, and until I get there, I won't be calling you. And then another thing there is like, you're letting them know, hey, I'm gonna reach out to you when I'm ready. And that has been like, oh my goodness, I have not had a problem telling people this, because the amount of calls that have stopped is like, it's so relieving. I cannot stand when my phone rings and it's a scam likely, or somebody calling about, hey, your website showed up as this, or hey, Google this. Like, you will get so many of those calls, it's annoying. You don't want to add to it. So let people know straight up, like, I'm sorry, I'm not working on that right now. You know, I have a ton of things on my plate right now, but I will make note of that. And if that's something that I'm looking for in the future, I will circle back around and get in contact with you. Like, what's your name, what's your number, or is this the number that I can reach you at, or can I have your email? Whatever it is, if you really might be interested, you never know. Like, this is also networking. So these are also some things that you may not have known about. One thing is like accreditation with the Business Better Bureau. So they have so many things that they offer for free. So I actually will circle back around with them, because there's things that they have for free that if I were to pay for it, it would basically pay for my membership with the BBB. And then also I have all these other great things, but I've only paid for, you know, one membership. So, which, if you follow what I'm saying here, that's something that I'm going to circle back on. So they offer so many things for free that if I probably paid for it somewhere else, it would have covered my BBB membership. And when it covered the BBB membership for the same or less price, I would have gotten all these other great things with it. So it makes sense for me to get a membership with them, have accreditation, and have not only the service that I originally needed, but then a whole bunch of other ones. So some of them really are worth looking into. You don't want to catch attitude. You want to stay professional. They're just doing their job. And you may actually benefit from some of them later on. So that's just one of the things I wanted to mention. And what happened with payroll services, I reached out to somebody in payroll service. They had an individual service that they were offering. And so I called, and I'm gonna give you another example so you can see what I mean. I called to see with that individual service, could I apply for that service without having their main service? So it was payroll. So could I have this individual like add-on without having your payroll services? Because I already have payroll services. And they said yes. That's all I needed to know. But of course he wants to, yes, within there, you can do this, you can do that. And then it's cheaper if you have payroll services with us. You could save $2 and per person and da-da-da-da-da. And of course he wants to tell me about it. That's great, good. If all information that people want to give you based on things that you're going into, great, let them talk. So then, of course, you could kind of see where this is going. He wants me to switch my payroll services. So then he wants invoice. So then this is taking me off track because I was not interested in that. That's not what I called for. That's not what was on my agenda for today. So by me talking to him, it's already time consuming. And then now I have to get off of the phone with you and find an invoice and email it to you and then follow up with you. This is too much, too far off of what I'm supposed to be doing. So for him, at this time, all I needed to know was that I can have this added-on service straight out the gate. I don't need to have your payroll services to have this service. So I'm going to talk to my team. I'm going to get back with you based on whatever we decide. It's something I definitely do want to do. I can't tell you when. For now, this is all the information that I needed to do. I needed to check this off of my to-do list to be able to move forward. And that's it. So, and there's nothing much that they could say. They want your services. If you do decide to come back, they want you to come back. They want you to come back to them. So they're going to be understanding about it, and they're going to be nice about it, and they're going to say, okay, I hope you call back and we'll talk then. It's nothing to be afraid of. You definitely have to speak your mind. You have to step up into this role of the administrator, the owner. You have to speak up. You have to be able to step into this role. Don't let anybody run over you, tell you what you need to do. Don't waste your time by taking unnecessary calls. Dead it. If it's something you're not interested in, dead it. If you're not sure about it, you need more time, or actually, I don't want to keep wasting your time. I'll give you a call when I'm ready, because right now it's a lot of factors that are taking place right now, and I just need time to sit on it. I need time to think about it. I need time to work through it. I need time to talk to somebody about it, or and I tell them I don't make decisions by myself. So you'll never get an answer right then and there on the phone with me. I don't make decisions by myself. Anyway, that's all for this video today. I hope you found some valuable insight in this video. And if you made it this far, I'm going to let you know that the Facebook group is still open. Still not much activity going on in there, so I'm not as active. So when I see a little bit more engagement, then I could be a little bit more involved. But pertaining this video, I'm gonna drop some gems in there for you guys. I'm gonna provide a list of payroll services, and then I'll provide a list of directories that you all can get on. I don't get anything for this. I'm not partnered with them. This is not sponsored, nothing like that. I'm just gonna put it in there because I mentioned these things today in this video. And if you watch this far, I appreciate your support. So head over to the Facebook group and it will be listed in there. And until the next time, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate you all. And if you want to drop a comment, drop the clapping hands since I'm drop the clapping hands emoji if you made it this far in the video. Thanks, and I will see you guys in the next video.